Welcome everyone to Animal Kingdom and happy Earth Day. Let's see if we can meet some characters today for Earth Day.
Beautiful.
I just met Pocahontas. That was cool. Let's see who else we can meet.
Now I'll start with that copy before they decide to hide fully. You'll notice there are black and white stripes along their legs and backside, and you might think they're related to zebras. They're actually the closest living relative to the giraffe. They have similar bone structures and prehensile tongues, meaning they can grab things easily with those tongues of theirs. Those bongos are also known as the ghosts of the forest because they are rarely seen. They can also weigh up to 3,000 pounds and run up to 30 miles per hour. If you notice their ears, they're cone-shaped and they'll sway side to side like that. They actually have really poor eyesight. They can only see up to 10 to 15 feet in front of them. They can grow up to 5 feet tall and they have a 9-foot wide wingspan. They get in the water. There's also one that's walking along the floor underwater as we're driving by slowly. You should see them a little better. Now they can weigh up to 5,500 pounds, which is as close to the weight of a car. And if you notice, their eyes, nose, and ears all sit at the top of their heads. It's to allow their bodies to stay submerged underwater to stay cool. Now when they're not in the water, their skin will secrete a red substance. Now they are the largest reptiles in Africa. Looks like he's just chilling in the water. There between the rocks. They are the most successful predators. I'm gonna come around on this rock here so you can see them a little bit better. 3 brown animals hanging out in the back over there. I'm gonna come up just a little bit more so you can see both of these animals. And these in a big herd here are wildebeests. Now the sable antelopes, they are the emblem of the Harambe's Wildlife Reserve, which is where we are. They also get their name from their sable. Over here, let's come up some more. Are the largest land mammals in the world. Males can weigh up to 13,000 pounds and females up to 8,000 pounds. Now seeing that there are 2 of them, they are probably females. The females are a lot more social. They like to hang out in little groups of 2 or more. They're always around each other. Unlike the males who are solitary and they prefer their time alone. Collie cattle. Now the females will grow their horns up to his size, which is 8 feet long from tip to tip. And you might think those horns are heavy, they're actually very light. They have a honeycomb-like structure on the inside. It helps regulate their body temperatures. It's kind of like on the left here, we have some more of those African elephants walking around back there. And then we have these greater flamingos, a great flamboyance of them. They are the largest and palest of their flamingo species. They also get their pink color from a protein in their diet enriched with lots of beta-carotene, so they'll eat a bunch of crustaceans like shrimp. Let's see, we'll come up with And here we are now 30 seconds. They also have claws that don't fully retract, so they're like cleats on the ground when they're running. It kind of helps with some of that speed of theirs. I do see another one like that over. They mostly hunt during the day. I'll slowly pass by so you guys can see them through this little hole in the tree a little better. They are also not very loud animals. They don't make noises like the big cats. They actually have a lion next, laying up on that rock. It's like the perfect picture. Now the lions are nocturnal animals, so they're more active at night. During the day, they will sleep for up to 20 hours, help with some of that energy of theirs. They'll also like to travel together in a large group, which is called a pride. If you see there's another one, she's right between the large rocks over your left shoulder. Now the females roll in groups called crashes. They can weigh up to 6. By himself, sleeping there, and then the female is all the way up there again. A little bit more. They are the largest burrowing animals in Africa. They're closely related to domestic pigs. Now, if you see on the corner of their mouth, they have little tusks that they use to dig those large burrows. And as you can see, they like to back into their burrows. It's so they can protect themselves from any predators. I think so. Now, a couple of activities they enjoy doing is eating, sleeping, and playing. If you notice, they actually have a little bit of a roundness to their underbellies. It's because they have 4 compartments in their stomach, and it allows them to eat just about anything. So they'll eat a bunch of the undergrowth and ivy that a lot of the other animals will not eat.
That was a pretty good safari. It was only a 10-minute wait. Now I'm gonna go try to see Rafiki. That was a nice little visit to Animal Kingdom. Got to see some of the characters and did the safari. So I'm out of here. Hope to see you in the next one. Bye.